Hello, Scorpio. Welcome on into QueenTiki Tarot. Ooh, you got Lose Yourself on with Eminem on right now. Something about music could be relevant to you. You or if you're involved with somebody or whatever. Because you got to lose yourself in the music the moment you want it. You better never let it go. Something about you only get one shot. Do not miss your chance. This opportunity goes once in a lifetime. Something about taking a shot. Like you got, maybe you feel like you have one last shot, or you're giving somebody one last opportunity to do something. Like a last go round. Like last go round. Like this is it. Like last go round. Maybe there's like an ultimatum being put out there. Like this is it. And somebody's feeling like they need to take some opportunity because maybe they know, like, whatever it is that they do to come towards you, like, they better make it good. They better make it damn good. And it's like, or somebody feels like they may be missing out on an opportunity with you. They may feel like they missed their shot. But you may be in a situation like, you got one shot. Do not miss your chance. Opportunity goes once in a lifetime. Yeah, you could be from Michigan, because you know this is 6 miles, 5 miles, 6 miles. I think it's 6 miles. From the movie 8 Mile. I don't freaking remember. Love you, Eminem, but I forgot. But I do know Detroit because he's from Detroit. Somebody could come from humble upbringing and pull themselves out of some sort of situation where they're no longer in that dynamic. It's like this person is on the rise. Scorpio, again, this could be you or somebody you're dealing with. Could be something about basketball. That resonates. Sports. Again, with the music. Because it also gives me like Aerosmith. Because I know he did something with Aerosmith, and that's popping in my head right now. Almost once in a lifetime. Something about going within, listening to some music to gain some sort of clarity, some sort of insights, which kind of piggybacks off a little bit from Cancer. You could have Cancer in your read, you could be dealing with one, or not in your read, in your chart. But there's also something about somebody using you for whatever it is that you have, and then bouncing, or you feel like people are using you for what you have. And then once they get whatever it is that they want, they just leave. And something about maybe providing for, again, here, it's like providing for children, providing for your family, taking care of family, taking care of children. If you have them, if you don't, that's fine. Or it's like wanting to make a better life for yourself and for your children, or even future children. So it's like stepping into some sort of power to be able to do that. You want to do something, do what's right by yourself, not just by maybe independently, but it's like maybe doing the right thing for the right reasons, by your own standards, your own morals, your own whatever, in order to set a good example or a better example for your children, or for, you know, if you're planning on having future children, like what kind of parent do you want to be? What kind of role model do you want to be? And it's like stepping into that mindset, stepping into that energy. And there may be some changes that you're making within yourself in order to be a better person for your, you know, whoever, family, friends, even friendship dynamics. You know, you want to be a better friend, you want to be a better listener, you want to be a better, you know, counterparts. It's like you're taking some sort of necessary steps in order to do that. Okay, you have the 3 of fire here. You could be dealing with a fire sign or have fire in your chart as well. Planning for the long term, abundance from past choices, pride in the success of your labors. Be patient as you decide what's next. There could have been some previous investments that you have made that you're starting to see come to fruition. And you're going to obtain it's like a significant abundance from it. But abundance doesn't necessarily have to be financial. It could be love, joy, peace, happiness, your own stability, abundance and faith. And you're stepping into this to where you're starting to feel like I don't want to say all powerful, but like you're taking your power back. You're feeling stronger. You're feeling just more dynamic within yourself. There's something that could be stirring up some passions within you. Could be in a relationship. Could be somebody coming in towards you that's stirring up those emotions, those passions within you. Or there's something that you're wanting to pursue that you are passionate about. Creative projects, a new work, like there could be something within like you're going to move towards a new job or whatever, and it's something that is more aligned with you. Okay, and then just, it's something that like maybe because with this fire sign, you're like wanting to get something going quick, fast speed, because with those fire energies, like a lot of times those, yeah, we know, those fire energies, they want results. Like they want whatever that they put into it, they want to see quick results. There's something about maybe taking your time, taking things a little bit slowly. But you're like wanting something to get off the ground like quick. You're wanting to move a little faster. Some of you may need to you're like, be patient, it's coming. And it is like long term. Even this could even be like, I don't know if you've invested in stocks, if you've invested in a company or whatever, and you're going to start seeing some of those returns. Some of you could be like maybe you've had your money involved into something for a while and you're like growing impatient with it and trying to decide on whether you should pull or whether you should just hang on to something for a little while longer because something may irritate you about it, and it's like patience. It could be like a startup company. Maybe the startup company is like a year old or whatever, or 2 years old, and it takes time for that company to really plant its roots firmly into the ground before like you really start seeing the rewards for whatever it is that what they've invested. Maybe something about their overhead costs or whatever. You're definitely getting company business, so it could be something about overhead costs and making sure that their budgets are balanced correctly, and you're going to start seeing a return, like a kickback towards you from what you've invested into. And this could be what maybe you feel it intuitively, especially with Scorpio. Scorpio is very, very intuitive, very knowing, and maybe you like know this is going to take off, and you're just like, the closer you get to where this is taking off, you're just getting a little bit more nervous, a little bit more anxious about it, and you're just like, come on, let's go. Like, I want to see, I want to reap the rewards of the benefits from what I've put my time, energy, and effort into, or my money into, and so you're able to kind of like move forward. Again, there's something that's going to be taking off here. Something about boats, ships, or whatever. Could resonate, doesn't have to. Landing. Some of you could be patiently waiting to land the perfect position, landing the perfect job, landing the perfect partner, because she's like, it's like she landed here. It's like getting like walk the plank. Somebody could be like, you could be telling somebody to take a hike, like walk the plank. Something about pirates too. I don't know. That's so random because I'm getting Pirates of the Caribbean. I'm also getting Peter Pan. Somebody could have like Peter Pan syndrome. Like it's like this person you could have dealt with somebody who just never wants to grow up. I'm getting like Toys R Us kid. Oh, I want to be a Toys R Us kid. So this person, I don't know, you could be or somebody who just likes to play a lot of games with you, and you're just like, yeah, no, you're jumping ship, you're jumping off the hamster wheel, because it feels like maybe this is like a repetitive cycle that's been going on over and over and over again, and you're just like, nope, jumping ship. I just got Captain Hook in my head now with that. So there could be somebody trying to hook you in, reel you back into their whatever. There could be, like, if it isn't a work dynamic, there could be somebody who's trying to make you, within that same company, they could be trying to offer you a raise to get you to stay, but you're no longer passionate about that place, location, or whatever it is. And you could be wanting to change new directions. Or there's something about maybe an offer coming in. Like, it's going to be like an increase to get you to stay at a current job or position. A pirate? Arr! Juliet! Hey girl, welcome. You know what? I'm also getting, like, there could be some sort of, I'm getting poaching. Like, another company is trying to woo you or try to coerce you to come over to their side. Could even be a group dynamic or whatever, friendship, family, whatever. But they're trying to convince you to come towards their side, and they're trying to, it's almost like sweeten up the deal. Like, whatever they're offering, I'm going to offer double, or I'm going to offer so much more. So you could have a company, like, who does the same thing that your company does, and you've got, I don't know, like a head manager, supervisor, whatever, CEO, I don't know, who's trying to offer you some sort of position or higher money or whatever to pull you away from that job that you're currently at. And you could be kind of indecisive on what you want to do. Getting something about bribery too. There could be somebody trying to bribe you. It's like, or somebody you're dealing with who's trying to, they don't want to lose you. A friend, family, coworker, yeah, platonic relation, any platonic or even a love dynamic. In the bribery, I'm getting, as far as a love dynamic, I'm getting like, oh, I'll go to counseling, I'll do this, I'll do that. But it could be something to where, like, you're like, I've seen this pattern, we've gone through this over and over and over again. Like, you continue to say the same things over and over. And you may have given this person a chance over and over, and you're just like, what makes this time going to be any different than all the other times that you've told me the same bullshit over and over? And you could just be like, I'm done. I'm done. And just walking away from it. Okay. Quinsex complexity. Something about putting puzzle pieces together. There could be some sort of enlightenment you are receiving. Scorpio, this is so you. The numinous card, the mystery card. You're tapping into, some of you tapping into your intuition, and you're using not only your intuition, but there could be something about some sort of information you find out. I don't know, maybe somebody left their phone open and you know, caught them cheating on you or whatever. And you're just like, peace, I'm out. 311 can resonate. Could be dealing with a twin flame connection, or life path 11 or life path 3. Somebody's gaining some sort of new perspective on, again, it could be any relationship effort here. And they're going deep within. I'm also gaining clarity on a situation here, because this looks like an eye chart. So it's like somebody's starting to see 20/20 vision. They've gone within and they're clear about what it is that they need to do. this person may want to come towards you, maybe a complex situation that they know that if they do come towards you, it's going to cause some sort of tower moment, some sort of conflict in a situation. I'm getting like somebody needs to take a deep breath. Shake it like a salt, shake it like somebody's salty. Shake it. It's like if you whatever moves you're gonna make, it's going to have like a ripple effect, and there's gonna be a lot of upset people around you, or maybe a group of people is gonna be upset. It could be parents. It could be siblings upset with you. It could be friends, or maybe people who you thought were your friends, whatever. It's going to be upset about whatever choice or decision it is that you make. It's going to cause a ripple effect of a lot of pissy people around you. Ooh, you're going to see some different sides to people with whatever choice it is that you make. Even if it is like where you leave one job to go to the other job, your friends at your previous job may be pissed off, envious, jealous of the new position that you get into the new job, because maybe they weren't offered it and they're wondering why they weren't offered it, and da 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 da. So whatever, be like, because Scorpio's got it like that, that's why. Scorpio's got it like that. There's also something about tapping into possibly your past lives, learning some of those lessons and things like that. With the pyramids here, some of you could come from one of your past lives could be like ancient Egypt or the Middle East somewhere, or Africa somewhere. I'm getting Asia as well, and it's like you're gaining some sort of truth. If you are gifted, you really are using your higher mindset. Some of you could have like remote viewing capabilities. I don't know why that came up. Somebody could be ex-military, in the military. I just got Soldier Boy on. Crank that. Somebody's like, turn it up. Hear it again. And ascendants. Something about it's your outlook. You're having a whole new different perspective. And I don't have any house. Okay, you could have Aquarius. Something about your intimacy. Could be have a Kundalini awakening. Ooh. Look at you. Investments. Again, it's something about your investment. You're gaining a whole new perspective, and you're about to blow shit up. I mean, I just got like the POW here. Could be like whoever it is that your partnering up with, it's going to be shocking, and there's going to be a lot of people pissed off. I don't know, maybe because somebody's taken somebody off the market. I don't know. I mean, I don't know, maybe, and I don't even know who it is this year. I don't know. You could be man of the year or single bachelor of the year, bachelorette of the year, whatever it is. And there's going to be somebody or a group of somebodies who are pissed off because somebody's taking you off the market. I don't know why. Or it's like you're going, like somebody finds out about some sort of cheating or whatever, or maybe that you're moving towards something else and they're angry, they're upset. This could also be something about perception, because I'm getting like outlook, perception. Somebody could be like wanting to know, like, are you not seeing somebody else spying and watching? Again, with a door opportunity, something about a door is opening for you to be able to walk through and take some sort of opportunity. For some of you, it's like your heart chakra could be opening up to allow new love to come in. Ooh, there could also be somebody, like they're finding out about somebody maybe a couple who has been, you could be finding out, I don't know, maybe it could even be your sister or brother, like has been hooking up with somebody, and it's just like shocking to you. It could be, I mean, if you're involved with somebody, it could be a soulmate that you've been involved with, and this person, you could find out that they were the ones cheating on you, screwing around on you, find the evidence. Maybe you intuitively kind of knew, but you had to get some sort of proof or whatever it is, and you're like, once you get whatever it is, like you're ready. Careful, because it does say the edge here. Like, stay grounded. If you do find something like this out, don't get locked up. Don't do something stupid. Number 8 could resonate with you also. Could be life path number 8. Or there's something about infinite abundance coming towards you. Or this is something that maybe you've been praying and wishing and hoping for. You could be finding this out about your person, and maybe like the 8, gives me the infinite. You could have thought about like that this person was your end all be all. Like y'all were going to be together forever. And then all of a sudden you're like, you find this out and it's like, no. Maybe for some of you, like the partner that you're with, you thought was like your end all be all, but then you wind up meeting somebody, comes in your life, and you're like, it's changing your perspective, changing your mindset, and you're feeling like you've known this person before, like in your past life. Maybe the universe bringing this person into your life because unions are coming, you know, soulmates, twin flame unions coming in. If you're already in a committed partnership, you know, it could be shocking. Maybe you could have like even been with somebody for a long time, but it could be shocking that you're walking away from whatever dynamic you were involved in. Again, somebody could be finding out that like another company was trying to like steal employees as well. There could be something about cheating at the workplace, and it's forcing somebody to move jobs, relocating. Oh yeah, walking away. You're walking away from a situation. You could have Pisces in your chart, or you're dealing with Pisces. You're trying to gain some new perspective. Maybe a reason. You're focused on you. You're focused on love. It's cool. You're moving towards a new love for some of you. You got the 9 of Cups, and it's double Pisces. Or you gain some sort of higher insight, higher knowledge, and it's like you're wanting to kind of pour love back. Oh, it's the end of a cycle. You could have thought like this person was your end all be all, but it's not the 10 of Cups. It's the 9 of Cups. So it's like you may felt like you guys had everything that you wanted, everything that you needed. Maybe it was stable in a loving relationship. And this could be what your perception of it was. Or maybe it's who you're dealing with. It was like their idea or perception of it. But somebody's walking away, like they've gained some sort of higher perspective, or they're healing. Yeah, it could be healing. You know, it's just, I'm getting like melancholy. And it's like, not that you're being selfish, and could have went through a very toxic relationship, or again, company, family, whatever it is, and you're walking away from this to focus more on your love for you and the things that you want to invest in. And you're not willing to accept anything less than what it is that you deserve, and you're ending some sort of cycle, ending some sort of, it's giving me like you're breaking generational curses. So things that may have like your perception of like how things should be and how things, you know, da da da. It's like all that illusion, all that is kind of falling away, and you're gaining a higher perspective, higher, you know, for some of you it could even be a religious venture. Like, I don't know, you could be going on some sort of excursion. To focus on you. You're ending, it's this, the world card, like you want it all. You want the world, you know, you want everything. And it's something about like ending the cycle, ending those patterns, ending relationships, ending whatever, and you're starting anew, you're starting fresh, and you're wanting a new beginning or a new start. So this is kind of like your transition. And you're, for some of you, Scorpio, you're tapping in because you've got all the elements here. Earth, air, fire, water. So it's like you're trying to rebalance yourself and regain your footing. Some of you could be starting over, starting fresh, starting new. 21 could resonate. You have 8, 9, 8 of cups, 9 of cups. So 89, 98. Could be something about August or September. Yeah, there's something about an offer coming in towards you, or you're wanting to make an offer. You may have walked away from this. Again, this could be a move to change for your stability. You could be buying or purchasing a home, purchasing a house. Could be closer to work. And you're moving away from, some of you, if you do have kids, you could be packing up your kids and you're like, peace them out, you know, walking away. We could be dealing with Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. You could be dealing with Aries, Leo, Sag, but you have Aquarius here as well. But you could have had a new offer, like, or you're reluctant to take an offer. Because with the Knight of Pentacles, you know, it's something that's affecting your stability. It could even be your peace of mind. And you're now putting that energy into something else that's going to make you happier. And so you're walking away from what's not making you happy. You're ending the cycle. You're breaking those. You know, for some of you, I mean, I didn't have the Justice card, but it could be just a breakup in a relationship. You could be committed to this person, like engaged or married to this person as well. You could have children with this person, but you're just walking away from this. Like, it's heartbreaking, but you've gained clarity on the truth within the dynamic. You're seeing that it's no longer, either no longer a loving situation, or it's just not, I'm getting, it's not feeding your soul anymore. It doesn't feel good, it doesn't feel right, it just doesn't align with who you are, and so you're walking away from it. You got a 50 Cent on right now. If the song is Wanksta. You got somebody, I want to say, who's passionate about you, who may actually truly feel like a soulmate to you, a true soulmate coming in towards you. Or do you feel this way about somebody else? I'm getting like passionate, and somebody could be lusting after you, or you are them. It's giving like a kind of like a, like this person really wants to love you down. maybe you felt like that was like what was holding your relationship together, your previous relationship. Like it was just a purely sexual energy, purely lustful kind of energy that was just really tying you two together. But when it boils down to it, and that could have been would be like what the higher perspective and the introspection for you is like you're seeing things for what they truly are in a relationship dynamic, like what is truly keeping you in this recent past or this past person or this current. You could even still be in this current situation. It's to where you're getting ready to walk away from, but you can really feel like, you know what, without the sex, without that intimacy, what do we have? Like, what kind of foundation is it built on? And you could maybe be realizing that really there's no other connection. Now, for some of you, it could be like with kids, like maybe it's just like, okay, you get it when you get it and then take care of the kids, but then you're kind of like roommates in the same house, you know, just going through the motions, just going through things, and it's just like the only thing keeping you two together is the sexual chemistry and energy between the two of you. There's no I don't know, maybe it's just like this person doesn't intellectually stimulate you. This person is just not, you feel like they're just not at your level. And so it's like the commonalities. And even like if two people are different, you still have certain things that are like common grounds, you know, that really tie the two of you together. And I mean, outside of having kids, outside of just the sexual chemistry between the two of you, like what else is there? And I think a lot of that happened during when we were going through like the whole lockdowns and everything for COVID-19. A lot of people were starting to actually see and open their eyes more about like what truly is holding a relationship together. Either they want to work on it, they don't want to work on it, or it's like it's just you're not at each other's levels. And it's not that this person can't come up to your level or meet whatever it is. It's just that I don't know, maybe because there's certain other passions. I mean, one person loves sports, the other one doesn't. The one person is very, like, say, book smart, and they love doing the more intellectual things. Like, they want to read into, you know, like, I don't know, the history in some sort of way, shape, or form, or they're into art, and they're into all these other things. But it's kind of drawing a division between you and this person because there's no coming together for any kind of shared interest. So it's like, okay, if we don't have this, then what do we have? Like, there's no, it's just kind of like, nah, there's nothing else. It's like, so weird. But I'm getting like you are taking care of you. You could be focusing on work, and you could be making a decision or a choice with this Two of Cups. And some of you have already maybe made the choice to go towards something or someone you are really passionate about. And there's this High Priestess energy. You're really going within intuitively, and again with that higher perspective, that higher knowledge, and it's like maybe you're feeling guided to be like, okay, I need to go a different path because this is no longer fulfilling, or the past was no longer fulfilling. So now you're focusing on work. Some of you, this could be a new creative project, a new company again you're going to work for that is really reigniting and that spark within you to put forth that effort and that energy and just go all in and all for it. And it's something you're being intuitively guided to do. Now, for some of you, this could be something that you are really gifted at doing. And you're knowing like that this is the choice, the path that you need to go down. For some of you, again, it could be a relationship dynamic. It could be a soulmate relationship dynamic. It's like you feel it, you know it, and you're like, I'm being guided and led to go in this direction. Or you have a soulmate coming in towards you who they're like boss. You know, it's not Emperor energy, but the Queen of Pentacles. She stands on business, very stable, very grounded. And then with the High Priestess, it's just very intuitive and very just gifted. It's like almost everything that she touches is going to be abundant. It's like she speaks abundance into whatever it is that she is passionate about. Or he, take it as it resonates, because Queen of Pentacles could be masculine energy and the High Priestess could be masculine as well. I'm going to try and get y'all done quickly because I want to be able to... Okay, you've got the King of Swords. You could have been dealing with somebody who's very prideful, or this is you. You're kind of letting go of your ego, letting go of your pride, letting go of the illusions of maybe some sort of past. I'm getting like if you were very... could either be like it was inbred in you, like from your parents, or either through religious factors or whatever, where if you were married in some way, shape, or form, you're gaining a new level of awareness. And again, with the breaking generational cycles, because it could be like, well, my grandparents were married for so many years, and just because they had conflict, or just because, you know, you saw like where it was just so much conflict. So whether it be the grandparents, parents, there's so much conflict, but you're like, yeah, but they stuck it out for like 50 years, 60 years, you know, and you are under the perception or the idea that they were in love with each other. And no, there was probably a level of like, yeah, you love the person because they're a person, but yet even though they stayed together for that many years, many of them, you know, in our past generations, they stayed there, especially the females, because they didn't have any other abilities to be able to stand on their own 2 feet. It's like they would have lost everything, even with the kids. They wouldn't have been able to survive. So they stayed in that relationship for safety and security, you know, and to be financially taken care of and making sure that their kids are financially taken care of and things like that. And it just got to be like they were roommates living together, but they fought all the time and just whatever. And then, you know, maybe you find out like after the one grandparent passes away, it's like the other grandparent is like, thank God. I don't want to say thank God as far as like, you know, they were wishing them harm, but it's like now they have like almost peace in their lives. And they're happy that they don't have to go through that constant battle. And you're like, whoa. Like, I thought you loved them, you know? And they're like, yeah, I did, but I couldn't stand the bastard. You know what I mean? Like, you love him as a person. You love him because they're the parent of your children or whatever it is. But at the same time, the dynamic of working together, it just did not work. It was constant conflict, constant battle. And there was constant maybe abuse. Mental, physical, emotional abuse that the grandparents or parents endured the entire time. And it's like you're stepping into that awareness like, look, I'm not going to allow myself to be abused in a situation anymore just because, you know, my grandparents did it, my parents did it, or because, you know, maybe some sort of religious sector says, oh, you have to stay married, you have to, you're forced to do this. And then no. You know, God did not say that you have to stay in a situation to be abused constantly and to tolerate it. No. You know, I don't know what your religion is, but I know as far as me, like, that's a no. You know, and that goes male or female. Like, both aspects are supposed to be treated with respect, love, kindness, compassion. You're supposed to, like, put each other's needs and everything. But if the one party is literally like abusing the other one just because of control, ego, you know, some people stay together just because it's like, well, it's cheaper to keep her kind of thing. Like they don't want to deal with the financial fallout of it. And it's kind of ridiculous to do that, to put yourself through that mental turmoil every day of your life until what? Till one person is finally gone and you're able to feel lighter and freer. And again, I'm not wishing any bad, death or anything like that, because that could be whatever. But I'm just saying, it's like you don't have anybody telling you what to do, how to do it, when to do it, and things like that, or being like manipulative to your mindset, tearing you down every single day, or they're out and about while you're staying stuck at home taking care of the kids, but they're out running their little, hanging with the boys, hanging with friends, or even with the girls, like hanging with the girls while you're at home taking care of the kids constantly. And then they come home like, why isn't this done? Why isn't that done? Why isn't my dinner cooked? Why is that? And it's constant, mental just draining to you. And so finally some of you are stepping out of that, and the ego, where you were like stuck in this mindset, maybe feeling like you failed in your marriage or you failed in this relationship that maybe kind of kept you stuck there. It could be somebody who was like very hot-headed that you dealt with, but you're moving away from this situation. You're gaining your confidence. Some of you could be planning some sort of travel. You could be meeting somebody on your travel. And again, you don't have to be married to this person to be experiencing this. You could be engaged. You could just be living together, co-parenting together for, a period of time. But this is the things that maybe either you or maybe even somebody around you is enduring or going through. And there's something about, like, you're cutting through the crap, you're cutting through the illusion. Your intuition may have been blocked for a while, but you're tapping back into that to see some sort of clarity and truth. And you do have an offer coming in, a love offer, who is going to treat you so much differently than the way that you've been treated before. This person, you got the flowers back here. Somebody's holding flowers. Where it's like this person is going to maybe wine and dine you and woo you and just love you the way that maybe you've not been loved or ever been loved, for that matter. And you're being forced with here the Lover's card to make a choice, because you know that this person is going to treat you so well, so good, but you could be needing to make a decision or choice of whether you want to leave the current dynamic or not. Now, again, this could be a job situation where somebody's trying to sweeten a deal for you to walk away from some sort of toxic company situation that you've been dealing with. And they're coming in with a surprise offer for you. Now, some of you, it's just like, even if it's a love offer, like, it's just, maybe it's somebody like you're really connected with, but maybe you didn't know that this person felt a certain way towards you. And this person is like, I'm not holding back. Like, they see their future in your eyes. And so this person's like, I'm not holding back anymore. They're gonna, I'm just kidding, jump on it. There's gonna be somebody like really passionate. I wanna jump on you, Scorpio. Bam. Or you with somebody else. I mean, you may be like, I'm just gonna jump on this opportunity. Going for it. Go for it, boo. You live your life. I'm just here doing this, but you do what you're gonna do. I'm not judging nobody. You got one last move. You have come far on your journey. Keep going, and you will soon see what you have accomplished. It's something about walking your path, walking into your destiny. You got rising flames. There could be somebody who's going to be upset, heated, that you're leaving somebody out in the cold. Could cause some sort of conflicts. Let your passion guide you to the fulfilling purpose meant for you. Again, your purpose. You're walking into your purpose, or you're starting to walk in your purpose. You got frost of stillness. Embrace the frost of stillness, where in the calm of icy pause, reflective clarity is found. It could be something about, like, you're ready. Like, I'm getting, like, ready to snap. Ready to go off. Ready to snap. heated about something, but there's something about like needing to cool off, slow your roll for a minute, think about what it is that you truly want, what direction that it is that you need to go into. And then here going forward, don't dwell on the past, but focus on creating a brighter future. And then you're planting seeds. Somebody could be getting pregnant, be careful. Could be something about pregnancy. Or somebody may be finding out somebody's pregnant, they're over emotional. Could be a group of people finding this out. But there's something about your path forward. Even moving towards this, you're planning some sort of, or you're making some sort of exit plan. For some of you, I'm getting like you're making an exit plan. And moving towards something maybe that had gotten off to a start, but it wasn't able to fully blossom or fully grow. And you're willing to go make something work somewhere else, and it could be causing you to be emotional or somebody emotional, but you're like all in, like you're ready to jump all in with this, fully immersed. You're like, let's do this, let's go for it, I am all in. You got everything you want, it's all around you, just waiting for you to see it. But there's something you could be kind of taking a leap, taking a jump, and you're just not looking at the bigger picture of things, looking at a broader aspect. Maybe something was starting out slow, but maybe it's like you were like in an unaware state of maybe like where this could go, taking something slow, whatever it is. It's like your eyes were closed, and it's something about like coming out of that illusion, coming out of that mindset, and seeing something clearly, and then just really just going for it. Somebody could be doing this towards you. Grove of Unity, bind energies in the unified sanctuary of the grove, fostering interconnectedness, harmony among all beings. It's a partnership. And it's like a full unity. Like you're fully, like, somebody could be wanting to come in to propose. Like they see a union with you. They see a full partnership dynamic with you. There could be even be like a group of people who see it, maybe even see it before you do. I don't know. Yeah, random. And you feel like, some of you could maybe feel like soul, like definitely that soul level connection. To me, even telepathy, like you're just truly connected, mind, body, and soul with somebody. Truly connected. And even like within your thoughts, your mindset, you could be connecting with this person on the 5D level. In your dream states, you could be having dreams about this person, and you're moving forward, charging ahead. I just got rally forth. Okay, you got no hands. Walk a flock of flame. Walk up. I need to change the station. Hold on. Oh, there you go. Y'all need a change. You're like, I'm ready for a change. I'm ready for a switch up. Something is just not doing it for you anymore, Scorpio. Just don't tell. If it's another person, just don't say that. Scorpio could be mean and a little bit with the tongue, spiteful, bite back, especially if there's a dispute or argument. Be careful. That's why I'm getting maybe stay grounded about a situation. And it's like, you're just not doing it for me anymore. It's not funny. But to me, it's just like, you know, words like that do stick with people. Even with the person who speaks those words, it could really just stick with you. I always say, like I tell my kids, like, and I do this as I practice this as well, is like, never say something that your future self is going to regret. So you know, you can speak your emotions, you can speak your feelings, but you can say them in such a way to where you know in your future you're not going to regret saying whatever it is that you said, because you can't take words or actions back. So it's kind of like sometimes you need to take that step, pause, and think clearly and truly, like, is this something that that like, if, and it's a big if, things were to settle and calm and be cool, like, years down the road, is this something I'm going to regret saying? You know, or if that person passed away in 5 minutes, you know, an hour, in like, you know, a year or whatever, like, is this something I'm going to regret saying? So, something about being cautious and careful with your words. Maybe somebody is being cautious and careful with their words because they don't want to regret saying something in the future. I'm also getting somebody who's maybe even being very careful with their wordage because they don't want to get caught for doing something. So they're trying to keep something a secret, so they're being quiet. You got live your life with both feet in, commit fully to being here. Again, with that jumping and making moves, and something about commitment as well. So there may have been somebody you were dealing with who was like a commitment phobe, like really afraid of like being in a commitment, or like they were just afraid of being locked down because maybe it would like impede on their independence in some way, shape, or form, when in fact that's not the case. But yeah, you get trust yourself always, trust others once they've earned it. Stop ruminating over what you did or didn't do. Let it go. Some of you, there could be some sort of guilt, shame, or whatever that you're harboring or holding on to, and you're needing to let that go. Stop replaying it over and over and over. The woulda, coulda, shouldas. There's nothing you can do about the past. I mean, you could try and make amends for it here in your future, or here in the now, or in the future, however. But there's really nothing, like, acceptance, like forgiving yourself, and acceptance is accepting the fact that there's nothing that you can do at this point in time to change what happened in the past. The only thing you can do is try to make amends or make things better. So it's letting go of that guilt, letting go of that shame, and be like, look, I did what I did, you know, and you realize maybe why you did what you did or why you said what you said, and it's taking accountability for those actions and accepting it for what it is, and then accepting whatever outcome comes from it. You have such a bright light inside. Stop dimming it. Some of you, you could be just letting other people outshine you. Could be in the workplace. Don't do that. Don't do that. You do you. Shine bright like a diamond, Scorpios. You got to get them stingers out. Get them out. So be it. Clear your mental and physical clutter. You will feel so much better. So there's clearing your headspace. Again, releasing whatever's burdening you. The game, the shield, the fear. Shield. What the heck? I'm making up my own words. I don't know. We are not even in Mercury retrograde, and I'm feeling like, ugh. All right, but you're needing to release, let go of burdens or whatever you feel is holding you back. Something about going within, quiet times, and being able to see that and feel it. And then once you do, you're going to feel lighter. Things will feel good. Feel good. Good, good, good. All right. You got real worlds. Healer. It should be Matchbox 20. I wish the real world just stop passing me. You could have people coming towards you, coming at you all the time, and you're just like, ugh. And you could be retreating, isolating, tired of conflicts, just done. Be just retreating. Healer, happiness. You could be a healer, or it's like healing your mind, body, and your soul, and you're taking care of you, loving on you. You could be a healer. But whatever it is, like, you're moving towards, you're loving on you, you're taking care of yourself, and it's like, maybe some of you, you're like, it's opening up your creativity a little bit more, and you're starting to get, you know, more ideas, maybe in whatever direction you want to go, what you want to do. And this is why the overthinking. You could have like many options, and options don't mean people, you know, and per se, it could just be, you could have many different creative ventures that you want to tap into, or you're thinking about tapping into. What do you want to invest in? What is going to serve your highest good and your highest purpose? Where do you want to go? Do you want, you know, does it involve a move? And it could cause you to be a little bit over emotional, like, because you're healing and you're overthinking what's going to make you happy. And it could be keeping you kind of like in a stuck position, because you could just be like, well, I could do this, but I could do that. There's also something about doing some shadow work this month. Yeah. And by doing that, you gain some sort of newer perspective, new outlook on life. And it's like happy. This could be balancing out your emotions as well. Right now, though, it feels like you're overthinking, and you could be getting yourself worked up. I'm thinking like you could be thinking like negatively, like all of the negative, like, you know, what if it doesn't work out, and da-da-da-da, but you know what, you're changing your perspective, and you're changing your mindset, and you're gaining a new perspective on things, and it's like your passion is definitely being reignited or ignited into going into a certain direction, and you're looking forth and looking to the beyonds. I'm getting into the unknown. So it's like, you don't know the outcome, and sometimes we're not meant to know the outcome of a situation. We're just supposed to enjoy the journey, embrace the journey. Some of you could be trying, Scorpio. Oh, baby boo. If you are gifted, you could be trying to like predict the outcome, and you're like getting irritated and pissed off at yourself. Be like, I can't see how this is all gonna work out, like, and it's like you're not meant to. So you're just going with it. You're like, all right, lead me, guide me, where are we going? Oh, you got let it be. You're gaining some sort of knowledge. You're being divinely guided, or there's some sort of like I'm getting like a lightning moment to where it like it illuminates everything within you to where you're seeing something clearly, or there's going to be some sort of spark that happens that's going to ignite your fury, or you know, whatever within you. But I'm also getting like some of you could be getting downloads, information, you could be obtaining some sort of gifts, coming into an alignment. Lightning strikes. And they say lightning doesn't strike the same place twice, but it has happened. So it's something about getting out of the way of danger, though, too. If you're in a dangerous situation, be just, and yeah, that planning your exit strategy from earlier. If you're in an abusive, you definitely need to keep tight-lipped. And that could be why some of you are going into hermit mode, healing from a situation. Maybe you left an abusive, toxic situation. And you're gaining, for some of you, you may, I'm getting like maybe you didn't even know like that you were being abused in some way, shape, or form. Like, maybe you thought that, like, well, this is normal, you know, and you've just dealt with this. My parents dealt with it. My grandparents dealt with it. You know, I've seen friends deal with it. You know, maybe friends have told you, no, stay. Or even maybe if you have kids, like, your kids were just manipulated to get you to stay, whatever. Or it's just like But from a child's mindset to an adult mindset is two different perspectives. Like a child may see it as a normal. I mean, just like maybe you did, seeing it, certain behaviors, certain things is normal. Whereas now that you're stepping out of a dynamic, you're starting to see much more clearly. Like this lightning strike kind of thing. It's like you're seeing things more clearly to where it's like, wow, I can't believe I allowed this to happen, and you're taking your power back with this. It's like an aha moment within you to where it's like your mindset kept you stuck in a situation, but now it's like illuminated big time. If you need to solve a problem, ask yourself, what is the simplest way to proceed? When you call forth the simplest path, it appears, and vice versa. So some of you, it's like you're trying to maybe figure a way out of the situation that you're in. And it's like you have this, kind of moments. You got no problem. And you are not meant to struggle and fight your way through. Drop the concerns of your ego and watch imaginary walls crumble away. You've already won. So somebody could be going through an ego death. And now they're finally, exactly as you are. They're on the right path. So Scorpio, this is you. You're on the right path. The one who's always dissatisfied with the present moment will never have a better future. Give yourself permission to feel content right here, right now. Maybe feel, I'm getting like you don't deserve to be happy. It's like maybe you feel like you're not deserving of love. Maybe you feel like you're not deserving of whatever it is, like abundance or whatever. It's like this either lack mentality or just this, you just don't feel deserving of anything. Maybe because guilt, shame, pain. Maybe you did something, and maybe like this person has made you feel just horrible for whatever it is that you have done. And it's like, you know what? You do you. There's a reason for everything. We don't know it in the time, but there's a reason. And it's a lesson, and it's something to learn and to grow and to help you for your future. And this is like, you are beautiful, you are wonderful, you're amazing just the way you are, and don't let anybody tell you any different. You know, Scorpio, I don't know if you did or if your person did, but everybody makes mistakes. Everybody screws up. I am no different, you know, and I know people may think I'm no different. I freaking screw the hell up. You know, and, you know, there's lessons I have to learn. You know, there's lessons, I don't care who in a social class status. I don't care who in a religious sector. We all make mistakes. So it's like you may be holding on to this self-belief, like, because somebody put you down for so long where you don't feel like you're good enough or that you deserve something. When, baby, yes, you do. Yes, you do. Life is a gift. Embrace it. Life is unfolding before you, so seize the day and make the most of every chance to be true to yourself and live life to the fullest. It's time to cut out all the noise. Cut out all the negative self-talk. Cut out all the, you know, those people who are around you who are telling you that you are not good enough, or it could even be like, you ain't going to be nothing without me. I've heard some shit, let me tell you. But you know what? Cut all that shit out. Because that person, they're just projecting their own insecurities onto you. They are just projecting their own anger and irritations or whatever. They don't want to see you level up. They don't want you to walk away from them. Right here, baby boo. Look, don't hide. It's time to come out of that hermit mode. It's time to come out of that energy. Time to come out of that funk. It is time to step out. Gain your power. Dare to dream big. Remind yourself that everything is possible. Don't hide your talents and abilities, but use them to build your world. Some of you could be hiding some sort of gifts or talents that you have, you know, and especially if it's like spiritual gifts or talents that you have. It could be like, you know, people are, they say certain things, you know, let me tell you, they say certain things about you. And it's like, you know what, you're needing to embrace that. love that part of you. And even if something that you do that is odd to somebody else, you know, who cares? A lot of times it's like they're just jealous because they can't do it. Like, oh, well, bitch, I can, so, and just move away from those naysayers or those people who are going to tell you you can't do something. Be like, bitch, please, watch me. Watch me. You got unfinished business. There's somebody who's holding on to your energy because they feel like that you have unfinished business together. This could be a coworker. This could be somebody you have financial ties to, or it could be kids or whatever, but this person doesn't want to let you go because they feel like there's some sort of unfinished business between you. There could also be something to where maybe you met somebody online, or you know, I'm getting like, even like, I don't know, Tinder dating, whatever. Maybe you started to get something off the ground. They feel like you're a soulmate. They feel like there's a soul contract between the two of you. The person doesn't want to let you go. They could be trying to keep their claws in you. But you're walking away. You're like, soul contract over. Or this is like a runner. You're dealing with a runner who's now finally decided to stop running. And you got, I can love you like that. Oh. For some of you, this could be somebody from your way far past who, like, maybe you started to build something with this person, but things got a little bit too much, and so they just kind of walked away. Person could be wanting to come back around and communicate with you. They could be reaching out to you, DM, text, whatever. You got unsatisfied. This person isn't happy when they walked away from you. They're hurt. They're upset. They ran from you, but they're now they're sad. Because maybe some of you, it's like, you're like, all right, I learned my lesson. Now the runners want to come back because they're hurt. Now they want to offer you some sort of commitment. Or maybe they got themselves stuck into they could have went off and got married, and they're just not happy with the situation that they got themselves bound and tied up into. You know, there could have been a marriage that was only paper for some business dealings, or like this person like got married to solidify a business deal. Oh shit, that's freaking so just ooh. Like maybe they were like figuring like marrying for financial security and things like that was going to be enough for them, and it's not. This person's not happy in the situation that they got themselves into. And this person could be like a soulmate, but you're like, I'm getting like you're just walked away. You're like, whatever. You learned whatever lessons you needed to learn, and you're just like, peace, I'm out. You know, but whoever this is, they're just not happy with whatever dynamic they got themselves into. Again, they could be, you could have somebody who's wanting to come back around because they do want to commit to you. They see you as their future. Like the runners finally stopped running. And it's just got Sweet Home Alabama, where it's like this ain't over, or it like it wasn't over for, how did he say it? Oh no, that's the Notebook. where he's like, you know, it wasn't over for me, and then he's like, it still ain't over, and then he kisses her and shit. So there could be something to where somebody feels like, no, it's not over. Like, it can't be over, and this person's upset. Maybe you walked away and you're moving towards new love. If that person was a soulmate, you were walking away maybe towards your twin flame, if you have subscribed to that. Or you're walking away towards a new soulmate. Like, you're like, contract said, done, and over. Like, you learned whatever lessons you needed to learn from that situation. You're like, peace, I'm out. Yeah, you know, Scorpio, you got somebody crying over you, baby. Like, you are. Maybe you went through the pain. You, like, yeah. Whatever this dynamic was, it could have been very hurtful, very emotional, but now you're just like, you're dusting it off. You're like, okay, I'm good now. You got a new offer coming in for you, boo. Love offer. I don't know why I just got coffee. Was it connoisseur or? I don't know. Somebody loves coffee. Cappuccinos. I don't know. Espressos. You got somebody coming in like quick, swiftly to make an offer towards you. Like, some of you could be like the runners coming back. Ooh, okay, there's a split right here. Karmic friends, happiness hater. Ooh. Secret competition. You got people who are in competition with you, Scorpio. It says keep your friends close and your enemies closer. Could be what you're doing. You could maybe know who these people are, and you know that they're happiness haters. There could be somebody who's trying to come in and stop and block from happening, or they're watching you move on. Oof. It could be getting readings. Watching this dynamic coming together, and they're hating on it. Like, you just got misery loves company, so they say, right? So if they're miserable, they don't want you happy and moving on towards whatever. But you got somebody who could hate your spiritual gifts. They could just hate whatever it is that you believe in. They hate your light. You know, most of the time it's just they hate your light. I can't stand it. The darkness, anyone's in the darkness and they're miserable little selves, they cannot stand somebody who's filled with light. Because that light shines upon their darkness, and then they have to go within and actually face that shit within themselves. They don't like doing that. And this could be friends, family, co-workers. It could even be, it does say secret competition. So there could be somebody who's interested in your person. You know, and they see like you two kind of coming together and working things out. And I'm getting like some of you, they could be like doing black magic, casting spells or whatever, or remote. I did say earlier too, remote viewing. Somebody could be kind of doing that, or going to even like getting readings on you or whatever shape, because they're wanting to know what's going on within your relationship dynamic. What's next for you? What's coming? You know, it's like, I don't know, are they going to do a preemptive strike or some shit? Or it's just like, I'm getting like somebody's not fully ready to come in and commit to you yet, but they're watching and spying to see if you're moving on towards somebody else. And you may be moved on towards somebody else, or you have a love offer coming in towards you, and this person is like upset. They're hurt, they're upset. You have somebody lusting after you, like they just want. Okay, normally I don't read these in the upside down, but it with this puzzled here, you know, it's like you're seeing clearly, that maybe there's somebody in your circle or your dynamic or somebody coming towards you who they're coming, oh shit, I'm getting a couple different things. Either they're coming in and it's like this person's going to come in and take what they want. It's like, no, that's mine. Like, you could have somebody coming in towards you who's wanting to make an offer, but you have somebody else who's like rushing in and be like, no, back the F off, that's mine. But it's like this, and this person is going to like do anything and everything by whatever means in order to come towards you, Scorpio, and to get what it is that they want. Be very careful, because it could be you have something that they want to take from you. Money, stability, whatever it is. They see you in this, it could be Emperor, Empress energy, High Priestess, High Priest, or Hierophant energy. And it's like, this person sees you in your power, and like they're making a beeline for you. Like, they're clear. Like, this person, like, you're going in one direction, but this person is headed towards you because they don't want you to go anywhere. And I'm getting like they'll do what I'm getting whatever it takes. Whatever it takes. Imagine Dragons, you got masculine energy. And this is sexy. I'm gonna tell you. So you got somebody who can put on the charm with you. They're gonna try to weasel their way in to come towards you. And this lustful energy, like, they are just like hot for you, Scorpio. Woo! But you also, if read in the upright, which I normally do, you're moving on towards somebody who is a boss daddy, boss mama. And you could just be not sure. Like, is it lust? Is it just that chemistry? Because you may feel that. And if you came out of something to where it's like that was all the relationship was based upon, then you can kind of be like really feeling all the feels for somebody. And it's like, oh, like you just kind of like want to jump their bones in a way. But at the same time, you could be confused. Like, is this person coming in to me to use me for whatever it is that I have, whatever stability that I have, whatever I can provide? And you're conflicted about making some sort of moves towards masculine energy because of this. And I'm telling you, you got boss mama and boss daddy energy here. Oh yeah. It's some yummy energy. It's going to be quite tempting. It could be this masculine. They're suffering. They want you. Like, and they have real feelings for you. And maybe they never told you. They're brokenhearted. For some of you, you are moving towards this boss-like energy. Oh, but you're holding back. Somebody's holding back. Some of you could feel rejected by this person. Some of you could have walked away from this person and now you're all up in your head about it. Like, should I have walked away from this person or not? I don't know. Should you? Not? Yes, no, yay, nay. Some of you, you're going within, again, to make a decision. Some of you could have already decided, and it could be having somebody else in their head. This person is suffering because maybe they feel like they should have spoke up. Oh, yeah. This person may be shocked because you got somebody else that's coming in towards you. And they're confused. You're balancing out something with someone who maybe you've got, like, you kind of trigger each other. It's either, for some of you, like, you're balancing things out. It's going to be shocking, and this is somebody who, like, you guys kind of trigger each other into healing. Others of you, there could be some sort of shocking news, like people are going to be surprised AF that you're going through, or that you may be going through a divorce, a breakup, or a split from somebody who, like, maybe family and friends, they never thought that it would happen. Maybe in their mind, I'm getting like optics. Like out in public, like you could have looked like the perfect couple. But it was like underneath the surface, behind closed doors, like people just don't know what the hell happened behind closed doors, because when you're out in public, for whatever reason, social status or just maintaining the peace or just for image, like you kept the peace. You acted like you were this lovey-dovey couple. I don't know. And people like emulated that. They thought that you may have had like the perfect relationship or the perfect this or that, when actually underneath the surface, people had no idea that there was such conflict between the two of you, that you triggered each other so much. There could have been a lot of fights. Like, yes, you love this person, but maybe it's like, I love this person as a person, but yet surface level, like, this person could give you the ick. It's like, ugh, you know, or it's just like, you just are really just not compatible, like, at all. Like, maybe, like, you're better off as friends, where sometimes as a friendship dynamic, people get married, and then it's like, because whatever, they get into a relationship, like, hey, let's make this work, because maybe, you know, and then it's just like, you come to find, you really can't stand one another. It's like trying to move in with your best friend. Like, y'all are great, amazing, and wonderful. You have a blast when you're out, but then if you have to live with each other, you probably kill each other, because it's driving you freaking nuts. So there could be some sort of, like, yeah, divorce, split, breakup. Be careful. There's, you know, speeding. Careful with speeding. I'm getting also break-ins into your home. Be careful, somebody trying to break into your house. You got somebody coming in. They want to try, like, yeah, but you're like, peace. Yeah, in this dynamic, you got somebody who may be like, let's go through counseling, let's go do this, let's go do that. But you're like, we've been this. I've given you ample amount of opportunity to be able to go through and work something out. You chose not to, or it could even be where you did do something, you know, go through counseling and things like that, and you still didn't work out. But this, it could even be like if somebody's got some sort of toxic behaviors or patterns, and they're just like, I'll work on it, but it's just like, come on. And then over and over and over, just like at the beginning of the read, Scorpio, over and over, and you're like, it's like you're exhausted, completely exhausted. Like, you give this person like one last chance, one opportunity, and they just effed it up, and you're like, yep, I'm out, I'm done. You got spring. There's something blossoming. It could start really taking off here in the spring. So April, March, April time. I'm getting March 20th, 21st. And I want to say that's when, like, is that spring equinox? I think it's like roughly right around the 20th, 21st. I want to say that there's a full moon, but that's going into Aries season. Pisces, Aries could also resonate, because March 20th, 21st, somewhere in through there. It's like the end of Pisces season, beginning of Aries season. Something could be really taking off for you. Again, there could be, I don't know, maybe you find a divorce date, or you file for divorce right around that time. or separation. For some of you, this is a new love offer coming in. Something yes, you're letting go of the past. You got a new passionate offer coming in towards you. This could be somebody who is a father figure or a parent figure, somebody who has children, or you have children. There's something kids involved into this. But you're somebody you're attracting a partner, somebody who's going to be nurturing and caring, and who embraces or is an embodiment of like stoicism, gratitude, definitely like what I said, that boss energy kind of thing as well. Somebody who is very nurturing and caring and passionate. This person may also be healing from a situation, a past situation. So it's like maybe the both of you are kind of like healing from some situation, and by coming together, it's, and don't come together with somebody because you can also, I don't want to say that, okay, I'm getting like trauma bond. You don't want to like trauma bond with somebody, so make sure that you're clear, open, honest communication with, whoever it is coming in towards you. Let them know where you're at in your journey, your path, your healing, or whatever. Just be open, honest, transparent with that. This could also just represent somebody who's in the past, left out in the cold, who they feel stuck, or this is like you're giving something up to move forward on your path, taking care of you. You're energized now about making this move. Because see, with this, it's like you're no longer indecisive. You're no longer contemplating. Like you've made a decision to walk away. And to take care of you. To love you. And there's nothing wrong with that. Or to go after what it is that you want. What you love. What's going to benefit you. Alright. So I'll close this up. Okay, I gotta push back Pisces just a little. So I might push back Pisces to about 11:35. All these water signs, y'all, always get me just like, it's like you're in your feels, but I'm still feeling like there's a sense of detachment from you. 3 doors down on right now, you got kryptonites. It's like, are you going to be there, through the thick and the thin, and like you're contemplating, you're thinking about that, because maybe there was a situation where like somebody walked away before, another coming back around, or they're wanting to come back into your life, and you're like, get on left before, or like, I've seen this kind of pattern behavior before, and you're like, is this going to, are you going to be the type of person who like, maybe somebody's conflict avoidant. They don't like dealing with any kind of conflict, and they run from it. And instead of just talking it out or trying to work it through, work it out, like this person would just sooner just be like, nope, I said what I said, and then just go. If you don't agree with it, I'm out. And it's just like, really? And then this person could like ghost you, and it's like, really? And there's something about, like, maybe you're in a mindset of, like, well, if we get into a dispute or an argument, can we work this out? Can we talk it through and actually heal through it rather than dipping out? Or is this person going to just dip every time we get into an argument or cause a conflict just so they can dip out? And it's something about maybe trusting in the energy. Somebody maybe wants you to trust them that they're not going to do it, but it's like, It could be like a repetitive pattern that this person has done, and you're like, yeah, no, I'm good. Or like you want to deal with somebody who can handle conflict, who can talk things through, who can work things out. Even if you do trigger each other into a healing aspect, it's that healing aspect. You trigger each other, but it's in a healing way where maybe you can discuss it with each other rather than being a heated argument or dispute. You know, sometimes like it's like where if you get into that situation and you see where you're getting fired up. I mean, again, if you have fire in your chart, you take a step back. You're like, all right, we need to revisit this. I need to go calm down. I need to go let off some steam. Let me go let off some steam. And then let me come back and talk about this calmly when I'm a little bit more clear-headed and I've thought about what I wanted to say, how to say it, or, you know, maybe I've changed my perspective on something. And it's just coming back into it with a refreshed, renewed energy rather than stuck in that situation and just really, really being combative and going off on each other. And really, again, saying shit that you don't mean. But yet, because you know, like sometimes, like, if you're forced to stay stuck in that one spot and not be able to kind of step away, things get heated. Things get overset. You know, sometimes shit gets broken. You know, in that case, if you're that hot-headed, that overheated, you know. But it's needing to take that step away and be like, no, I need to calm, chill, and relax. You could have been with a partner who didn't allow you that ability to kind of walk away, step away, to calm down, relax, and chill. And it could have just been just combative. Like they were just egging you on, forcing you. It's definitely reactive abuse for some. Be careful you're not... Okay, kinky. Okay. Okay. Ooh, Scorpio. This could be somebody who... This could be somebody coming back around who maybe either they thought they were a rebound, or maybe you thought you were a rebound, but whatever. But I'm getting like maybe y'all really were into each other. But maybe somebody didn't want to be a rebound. Maybe they thought that that's what this would have turned out to be for you. And it's like, no, that's not the case. But you got somebody who's like, you could have even had like a one-night stand with this person. Like after leaving a situation, could have been like a one-night stand kind of thing. If you didn't engage like that. But this person is thinking back, looking back. They're having some naughty thoughts about you, Scorpio. Or you, somebody else. I'm getting influence. This person may be an influence, or you're being influenced. Maybe I'm getting like a darker side. Like you're seeing a different perspective. Gossip. Something about gossip. Your rumors, lies, deceits. Could be a close... You could have a friend, yeah, like who really wants your man. Or your woman. I mean, it's masculine. You could have somebody who really wants them, and they're lying and gossiping, spreading rumors about... They could be spreading rumors about you, Scorpio, or your person. But these are people who are in like their low vibe energies. They're being like influenced to do something. To stop and block this. If some of you could have somebody who like, this person coming towards you in this lustful energy could have an attachment. I'm getting... Ew, why is something making me sick to my stomach? Like something feels like it's sick to my stomach. This person could make you sick to your stomach. Maybe this person is, some of you, this person may be coming in. They don't care that they're the rebounds. Or you don't know what this person's intention is for you. But at the same time, I'm getting maybe, for some of you, somebody could have gotten pregnant. Because I'm getting like nauseous towards almost like morning sickness in a way. Could be some sort of gossip going on about that. Could be false rumors, false gossip saying that they did get somebody knocked up. But I'm going to tell you right now, somebody stepped out or walked away just to go get their rocks off or get their whatever petted, their kitty petted. I don't know. And they got pregnant. And now they're going back. Ooh, I'm getting like they gotta try and find out, figure out who's the daddy. Could be some sort of news or gossip. Like somebody may not know who the daddy is. And it could have been somebody, it's because they stepped out. Somebody could be going back and looking at a timeline and be like, bitch, I wasn't even there. How did you get pregnant? How did you get pregnant? I wasn't even there. And you can, oh my gosh. And there could be somebody who's like spilling it. They are telling it all. You thought, like you were telling your friends, or you may have told a confidant about this, but this person didn't like you. Like you thought they liked you, they don't like you. They were just there to stab your ass in the back. Because why? Because they probably wanted your person. And now there's all kinds of news and rumors and gossip all being spread about you. Or about the situation. Or there could be somebody who was lying and saying you got pregnant. But I'm more or less getting somebody got pregnant by somebody who was, they may have gotten broken up with, or their person walked away from, or could have been an argument or dispute, and again they stepped out. They were like, peace, I'm gone, I'm out. And then they went and got knocked up, but yet they come back around because maybe who they got knocked up by, they didn't want them to be the baby daddy. They were like, no. Or maybe the other person was just like, no, I don't want to be a dad. You don't know. But they come back to you because they know that you're secure, you're stable, you're safe, you're loving, you're kind. And maybe that you would be fool enough to believe that that baby was yours. Because maybe it's something about the timing. But now somebody's going back and they're looking at the timing of a birth. Or the timing of when you got pregnant. Or the timing of shit. I'm getting like, or they could be even asking friends. Or maybe like friends knew that this person got pregnant and that baby wasn't yours. And everybody knew. Maybe it's like everybody knew, but, you know, this masculine energy. Ooh, shit. I'm also getting like to where, it could be coming to light, but you're like, again, it's something about the timing. There could have been like, I'm getting in my head where like there was like, somebody could have been pregnant, miscarried, didn't tell the person that they got pregnant by that they had miscarried that child, still led that person to believe that they were pregnant, but yet they bounce out. I mean, there could have been an argument, a fight, or a dispute, or whatever, you know, but they bounce out and they go sleep with somebody else, get pregnant by that person, but then come back to the one that they originally broke up with, just because they know that that is going to be a more stable, suitable partner to help raise their children with. Whereas the other one may have been flighty and like, it's kind of giving like, I want to say free spirit, or this person just did not want anything to do with, you know, the child, the mother, whomever. And it's like, no. You know, like, this was just a fling. This was a one-night thing. Like, no. So, and this person could have, like, be raising a child with somebody else, but somebody's catching on. Like, the timing of that. Wee! Damn! That's not for everybody. Maybe for some. That's not for everybody. Or somebody could have found out about this, and this is why, like, they're walking away, they're leaving. Could have even been somebody's man stepped out, got somebody else knocked up, and they try to keep it under quiet. They try to keep it low key, but that's coming to light because she's like, wait a minute, that kid looks like so and so. That kid looks like my man. Wait a minute, why is that like? And then you're starting to do the mental math. Hello. You find out your person has a secret family somewhere else? Oh, Scorpio, I'm sorry. But once you catch them, oof. I'm getting like those stingers are coming out. Damn. Alright, Scorpio, that is it for you. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to change Pisces time. We're going to change it to, I'm going to be back 11:45. So, give me about 15 minutes, let me stretch and all that, and then we'll be back for Pisces. Alright, Juliet, thank you so much for being here, darling. I appreciate you so much. So, love, Scorpios. I'll pray for y'all as well. You guys need it. I know Cancer's in a really tough spot. I don't know if you're dealing with Cancer, but I will pray for you guys as well. So wishing you guys lots of love, you know, happiness, peace, joy, all that beautiful, wonderful things. Wishing it all for you, Scorps. So if you don't join me over in a Pisces here in a few, then I will see you guys later. Have a fantastic, wonderful night and a wonderful month. Bye, everybody.
Everyone has a story. Everyone has been through something that has changed them. So, never judge a person by the chapter you walked in on.
Say something.